Dear students, I have come up with a new topic, that is tea. In this lesson, we are going to discuss about what is tea, what are the different types of tea, and how they are processed. Let's begin. Tea is an aromatic beverage that is commonly prepared by pouring hot water over the fresh leaves of an evergreen shrub, which is native to East Asia, called Camellia sinensis. There are different types of tea with different flavors and colors, like white tea, green tea, oolong tea, black tea. So, do you know from where these different types of tea come from? Well, you will be surprised to know that they come from the same plant, that is Camellia sinensis. Isn't it amazing? This is possible because of the chemistry that occurs in the tea leaves. During the manufacturing process, each type of tea is processed in a specific way. This tea processing is done where the leaves from the tea plant are transformed into dried leaves for brewing tea. So, the categories of tea are distinguished by the processing they undergo, as shown over here. Now, let's discuss about how white tea is processed. In white tea, leaves and buds are plucked out first. Plucking for white tea is carried out when a tea plant is at its younger stage. This plucking is very important as it provides impact to the quality of the tea. After plucking of tea leaves, lightly steaming of tea leaf bud is done. This steaming of leaf bud is done in order to halt the oxidizing and fermentation action of enzyme on the leaves, so that the original color, flavor as well as the aroma are retained. This steaming of tea leaf bud is an important task. Without steaming, enzyme can cause chemical changes that can cause bad impact in the flavor and color of the tea leaves. After steaming, the leaves are then dried in direct sunlight, as you can see here in the picture. For white tea, the little buds that form on the plant are covered with silver hairs, as shown in the picture here. These silver hairs give the young leaves a white appearance, and so it is known as white tea. After drying, the leaves are allowed to wilt and then it is lightly rolled. As a result, the beverage is extremely light, pale colored, and it is characterized by fruity flavors. White tea is packed with lot of antioxidants, thus making it an incredibly healthy tea. However, since only the youngest buds or leaves go into its making, harvesting is very much time consuming and production is also limited. So white tea prices are expensive compared to the other teas. Green tea, on the other hand, is easiest to make, which may be why it is the second most consumed beverage in Asia. To make green tea, leaves are plucked when fully matured. The leaves are then subjected to steaming to deactivate the oxidative enzymes, and then they are dried. Since they are plucked when matured, they are much easier to produce than white tea. Green tea is loaded with nutrients and have plant compounds that can make positive health effects. It also improves the heart health and prevent cancer. Drinking tea also reduces weight to a great extent. Now coming to the black tea. Black tea is all about oxidation of leaves. That means the leaves are exposed to moist oxygen-rich air. Just like green tea, here also matured leaves are plucked. But instead of steaming, it will expose the leaves to oxygen to get the process of oxidation going. This process of oxidation turns the leaves from green to a dark brownish black color. Hence the name is black tea. Oolong tea is in between black tea and green tea. Green tea is unfermented, whereas black tea is fermented. So the leaves of the oolong tea are made from partially oxidized leaves. The leaves here are wilted and then they are either shaken in baskets or wrapped in a cloth and then rolled, so only bits of the leaves react with the air. This shaking and rolling continues until the leaves are 70% green and 30% brown, giving rise to oolong tea with delicate, fresh color and fruity aroma. Apart from the different types of tea I have discussed here, there is another way of making tea called cut, tear and curl, commonly known as CTC tea. Here the tea leaves are first withered and then they are put through a series of rollers covered in hundreds of small sharp teeth. These teeth cut, tear and curl the leaves, thereby producing tiny granules which are perfect for the tea bags. Now after this, they go through the same oxidation and drying process as normally done. So this was all about the different types of tea and how they are processed. In the next lesson, we are going to discuss about how the tea cultivation is done and which climate is best for tea cultivation. Thank you.